Hello, and I'm back. I don't know if I can't really blame the game for what just happened, but it seemed like my computer just seized up. At first, I thought the game had crashed. But it was my entire computer that seized up, so quick restart and we're back. So, how do we continue where we were? And how much autosave does this game do? Alright. We apparently have to restart the battle that we were at, which is fine. Or not? Did we just go to the next battle? I'm not really sure what happened. Maybe the battles are random, so even though we went to the same node, we got a different battle? That's actually a problem for a roguelike. But I hesitate to say what happened because I don't know what happened myself. But still, I think there might be a small problem with how that went down. But I don't know what happened on my end, so I'm not really sure what we're seeing. Sleepy time and some damage. Should we play this one? Doesn't do much because of the block. Does a little bit. So, Hex, gain 3 power every time you are attacked, which means we need to take this enemy out fast at this point. Which we can do, it's just that it needs to be fast. Let's see here. Let's do that, and let's do this. So, how quickly can we actually take this enemy out? Because it's doing a bunch of damage now, if it ever attacks. It's not attacking yet, so nothing to worry about just now. Confusion helps. And that helps. Oh-ho. Alright, so we're going to do this to add a whole bunch of poison. Then we're going to double your poison. So now you're going to get damaged every single turn. And I think we've already won this battle, because this creature is not attacking me. If it ever attacked me, we would not have won this battle as easily as we just did. I do like the smoke bomb, and I do like the countermeasures. I think I want another smoke bomb. And we really need another die before I care about the smoke bomb that we just added to our deck. But I'm happy to have it for whenever we get another die. Yeah, okay. I'm not really sure if we ended up skipping one of the battles or not, based on the game essentially quitting out and me restarting from where we were. Couldn't tell exactly what happened. These both have Pack Hunter, so it doesn't matter which one we attack first. We want both of them to die equally. Ho-ho, we can add a whole bunch of bleed. Alright, so first off, let's get some block. Next, let's add a whole bunch of bleed whenever we attack. Then we will attack, and then we will attack yet again, adding some bleed. Great. So this first ghost dog is going down quickly. And that's what we'd like to see. We like to see the ghost dogs going down quickly. This could kill that one entirely right now, which is good. We can confuse you, which is also good. So let's do this. Kill this one. Now we're not allowed to do another another wound this turn, or else we will also get a wound. But we can do this. And double the confusion and the bleed. So I think we're doing great on this right now. Sleepy Time. Sleepy Time gives us 2 resolve, which is surprisingly useful. I think I talked bad about Sleepy Time when we first got it, and I'm happier with it now than I was before. Okay, we need to not do any more attacks, because we can only take 1 more scare counter right now. So we're being careful. Alright. We can take 2 scare counters right now. Sleepy Time is good. Confusion is good. So let's do this. That will give us a scare. Let's do this, which will cause another scare to happen. 3 scare is okay, 4 is not okay. Great, and now we just end turn to victory. I don't think I want another Jagged Bolt, although having consistent bleed is good. But isn't countermeasures pretty good? Countermeasures has caused me a problem, but only because we're in the ghost section of the game. How much better is this than a normal defend? Not that much if we're defending on bleed, if we're depending on bleed, which I kind of am, so let's go the bleed route. And we are not changing anything just yet. We need another die before we change things. Let's fight the next boss. And see if we can win against this boss. Honestly, don't know how this is going to go. The boss has 200 health, but only 1 heart. And Brewing, increase regen by 6 for every bounce player makes in the last turn. Okay. But the 24 damage is kind of a lot of damage. That's nice. Adds exposed. We really want bleed. There we go. Alright. So we want to knock off of that one. Great. Let's add confusion. Let's add bleed. And then let's double your confusion and bleed. Haha, alright. That's an excellent start to this battle. Why are you getting 18? Maybe 18 is how much you normally get? Alright, well poison will eventually take you down. With how I have my stuff set up. I think the Sleepy Time without a bounce is best. Oh, we did bounce. We did bounce because of our poison. That's why you gained so much. Ho-ho. Confusion. Plus more complications. Oh, we also get to add blind. Alright. So this one doesn't do much. It does a little bit of damage. But this one is very important. Let's blind you. And add a whole bunch more bleed. Okay. I don't know what the boss has for us, but I think we're already doing quite well. Confusion, plus we get to double all of those stacks. That's amazing. Let's bounce. Alright, you are attacking for 19, but we're getting 18 block from that because you have something. You have blind. And then we're going to bleed you a little bit more and complications, which increases your confusion as well. Oh, so you're dealing almost no damage, taking 48 per turn. Oh, never mind, we just won. We got Ethereal Tea Time for defeating the Teapot Hydra for the first time. All right. Nice. We took that one out very easily, actually. We have a new die. And this new die, we have a lot of things to potentially put on this new die. Let's actually first make this an only perforate die. And I definitely want the blind. Let's add a couple of blind on this die. Let's remove this and give this one, so this die has backflip and jagged bolt. That's all that that die does. And then this die has the blind, it has exploit weakness, it has some stealth, and it has something that deals more damage if they have blind. And then what do we want the backflip? I think we do want backflip on this one. And do we want the backflip to go to blind or stealth? I think we want it to go to the blind. All right. I don't know what core we want in there, but we will put a core in there when we're able to. All right, move on. Can we go to the end? All right, what do these do? Black Heart does 6 damage to the hero when we wound them. So we need block when we wound them. Shouldn't be too bad. We have a blocking die. There's our poison. Okay. How much poison do we want to put on? Probably a lot. Probably a lot. I'm not sure how much though, so we're going to be a little bit careful. A little bit careful using most of my resolve on the first turn. I don't know if that's actually careful. We got Drowsy. Ick. Drowsy is basically bleed, but still it's basically bleed, and that's not good for us. Okay, we want to bounce into that several times this turn, because we want the block. Don't mind doing that. So we're dodging 1. We don't want to play that one until we play this one. Alright, I don't think we're going to play that one. Alright, well, we're going to get lots of block. Lots of block means that we're allowed to basically kill this one if we can. Which we might be able to because we have perforate. Let's see if we can. Alright, we killed one of them. We have very little resolve left, but we did kill one of them. Do I want change of plans right now? If we do change of plans, we could add a whole bunch of poison and double it. I guess we'll do that. So, add poison and double it. Now, the rest of this battle, we need to get our resolve back up. Block and get our resolve up. Alright. That does both of those things, so we will do that. That die does nothing. That die, we're not going to do anything. We're not going to do anything there either. Okay, one problem. We should have knocked into the sleepy time. I didn't think of it, but we should have, because of the... It did deal 6 damage from the bleed and the heart that we hit. So we should knock into sleepy time. Oh no, we knocked into something that I didn't want to knock. I didn't want to hit that into something else. Confusion is good. At the cost of our health. And I don't think we want to play any of those. Nope, not this time. We have to be careful so that we don't hurt ourselves too much. What is that? Gain 1 stack when attacked. Increase attack damage by the number of stacks. Okay, that's very similar to another thing in this game. There's a number of things in this game that are very similar to one another. Alright, let's win. That one went very well. And I kind of don't care about these. I guess we'll take watch and learn just in case I think we want it in the future. Let's keep moving on. Alright, which one of those do we hit first? You're blocking for 15, but you have less hearts. So I kind of want to hit you first anyway. We got Sleepy Time. We want to bounce into Sleepy Time once. Okay, that was a very good outcome. We could add tons of bleed. Okay. Let's add tons of bleed, which means I want to bounce into Sleepy Time again. So let's put out Sleepy Time. Calm down. Let's attack you for a bunch and add bleed. And then let's add more bleed to you. And then, sure. Also add blind. Now I need to be careful, because my health is low because I did all of that stuff last turn. So be careful this turn. Ho-ho, Sleepy Time. Let's knock into Sleepy Time a couple times. We're not going to play that one, by the way. Perforate will not be played. Ooh, the confusion. The confusion is so good. Okay, what are we doing? We're doing this. Which means that... Let's confusion you. Let's deal you a damage. Poison will deal you another damage. We should poison this one. And we could spend all of our resolve to double the effects on that one. Ooh, dangerous, right? Kind of dangerous. Let's add 5 resolve right now. I might be going through these battles a little bit too fast. Lose 1 when gaining defense. Oh man. Oh no, wait a minute. It gains less defense, and then whenever we gain defense, we lose one of those charges, which is actually good that we lose the charge. So what else are we actually going to do this turn? There's not a lot we should do. Could get a... whatever that is back. What is that? Oh, that's the exhausted. We don't need... or the all attacks deal 1. We don't really need them to do 2. So, be careful with how much you do. We want to do this. And then we want to stop. Because we want to regain some of our resolve. There we go. Now that we have resolve, we can do damage again, more effectively. If we hit the Sleepy Time often enough... There we go, we hit the Sleepy Time a whole bunch. We play it, we get tons of defense. And then... can we just knock you out right now? If we do you one more set of damage, we win. As long as we don't lose all of our resolve doing it, which we don't, so... Alright. Still looked kind of close. I do not really like any of these cards. We're going to take Bushwhack. And we're going to move on. We have a way. So what way involves the least number of normal enemy fights? Because I think that's what we want. I think the bottom is that direction. So we're going bottom, and we're trying to get out of here as soon as we can, basically. The sleepy time. Do we want to knock into sleepy time? Maybe. Depends on how close we are to dealing damage this turn. Doesn't look very close. Alright, so we are going to do this to regain some resolve. We're going to do this so that we gain a whole lot of poison on enemies. And we're going to do this to put poison on you right now. Okay, so increase attack damage by the number of stacks, lose all stacks when attacking. If we could blind one of them, we would get extra... Oh, right. That doesn't blind. That works from blind, but it doesn't blind itself. Let's confuse you, because we're going after the front one first. Let's add some more poison. Didn't actually do that. Let's do this. Increase your poison, but let's not do extra damage this turn. I mean, I guess we could do this one, it wouldn't be bad. Oh, it was a little bit bad. Let's regain this right now, because I think I made a mistake. Yes, we just took 12 damage there. Not what I was going for. Alright, we want this to roll blind. It did not. So we just do this now. And basically, aha, confusion is something we do want to do. And I would be happy to double your confusion. Sure, double the confusion. And then we stop. Because we don't want to take too many hits from the hearts. Be careful with how many hits from the hearts you take. Okay, this adds 10. More confusion is good. Double that confusion, also good. And I think I want to defeat you. So that defeats you. And we're done with that one. Now we can take care of the right one, which has a whole bunch of confusion on it. So all we have to do is be careful about gaining enough block. And not overspending our resolve. Because we could very easily overspend our resolve, I think. No reason to flip that. Alright, now you've got enough bleed that you're going to consistently lose hearts. Almost. Almost. Alright, we need to gain block before we do that, and this is perfect. Alright. Knock that one multiple times. There we go. Now we gain a bunch of block. 17 block. Then we can deal a whole bunch of damage to you. And then the poison kills you off. Great. That one went very well. I'll take another stealth just in case I want the stealth. I don't know that I do, though. Do I want it instead of aim for the eyes? You know, maybe we do. Alright, let's put stealth instead of aim for the eyes. But otherwise, I'm pretty happy with what we have going. Alright. Sleepy time. Sleepy time we want to knock into at least once. Okay. Do we want to knock into it again? Not particularly. So So let's do this to you. Should we focus on this one? Or should we focus on the left one? I've been focusing on the left one previously, but I don't know if that's really right. Let's focus on this one a little bit. Sure. So we're spending some of our resolve this turn. You're only gaining block. You gaining block is not a problem for me. I do want to gain a ton of effects from the sleepy time, from calm. I'm not even going to play the one above it. There we go. So, play that, gain lots of block. Play this, essentially kill you. If we played this first, we would definitely kill you. Just cost a lot. Ooh boy. Alright, maybe we should use this right now. I went a little bit too far on my own resolve there. You didn't gain block. I thought you were gaining block. Alright, the stealth helps. That means that we only need to do this one the normal way. Stealth helps again. There we go. Let's put a little bit of poison on you. And we just won't play this one. I want to regain some resolve before we actually go after this beast. So, that's good. That's good. And then what's happening here? Confusion is good. We want to knock into this die once so that we gain more block. So then when we double this, the poison, the bleed doesn't deal me too much damage against my own block. Alright, if we can gain enough block, we can just win this turn. Alright, well, that's definitely a way to win. Just knock into this a whole bunch of times. And then gain a bunch of block and win. Great. I think we've got these battles down. I guess we take Deadly Patience. I don't know that I want to replace anything that we have with Deadly Patience, though. Oh, I guess we could replace that one. Yeah, let's replace that one. Okay. We are going very well. Very well. I want to get to the end boss. And it feels like we are going to do that. Alright, we should knock into Sleepy Time. At least once. That one's not bad either. Let's do that. Oh, we're just spending so much resolve this turn. Oh no. We're spending a bunch of resolve this turn. It seems like what I do with my first turns. Alright. This right one is going to get tons of poison. And we are going to be very low on resolve. Okay, now we need to be careful. Starting off strong is fine. I mean, do we need to be careful? Sometimes I'm a problem for myself, aren't I? So there's only cost 1 to play. It gives us 17, and then we can do some damage here. What was that? Drowsy. Drowsy by 1 is not that bad. So this one is dying this turn, which means the Sleepy Time is probably good to play without anything else. Alright. I do want more stealth. And I want you to have poison. And right now, we are taking damage because of this bleed knocking this heart away. We can do this and that. Okay. Most of the way through this battle, but this battle always requires us to be careful. You know? Maybe we can just win right now. I think we might be able to. I knocked into several things I didn't want to. Okay, okay. This costs 4 to play. That hurts. Let's stop there. So now all we need to do is block. Nothing to do but block and win. Great. Another battle down. And I don't think I actually want any of these. Let's click this one. We don't want any of these. I think we have a setup that I would like to bring to the final boss and see what the final boss even does. Oh my gosh. What do we pick here? We already have the giant thumb. Do we have anything, any other defensive abilities that we would like the suspicious mushroom for? I think it's what I want. So this one doesn't really have defensive abilities, unless stealth is considered a defensive ability. We can add the suspicious mushroom to it, but it's not doing much. Yeah, we kind of have pseudo-defensive abilities, but they're not strictly defensive abilities. Alright, some basic block. Basic block is good. Some poison is fine. Some stealth is pretty decent. Alright, let's go after the front one this time. So, you are getting that, you're getting some poison, and we're doubling your poison. So he got defense, and then the defense went away. That was very strange. Why did the defense go away like that? Oh man. Knocking that one was very unintentional. Knocking that one again was also unintentional. Alright. We don't have the block to really go after to try to kill this one this turn. Otherwise I would. So I think what we do is we deal this one enough damage so that it's going to take 1 heart's worth. Apparently we already had something else on it. Alright, and then we're going to double your confusion. And then I think we're going to use change of plans already. Yeah. Okay. Taking damage a little bit too hot at the beginning of these battles. But I'm still doing just fine in the battles themselves, so maybe it's fine. Alright, let's add a little bit of poison to the right one there. And then add some confusion, and then double the confusion and the poison. Alright. What's that? Provoke. At the start of your turn, next turn, increase block by the amount of damage you receive this turn. Okay. So 1 turn you're going to have a whole bunch of block. Got it. well, let's give you some more poison, deal you some damage, and let's double your poison. So, he gained tons of block, and then all we do this turn is block, and potentially double, yeah, great, double your poison. And then we don't even need to roll those other dice. We don't need them. Alright, this turn, we block, and I guess we should do this. And then we should be careful. Don't know that we want to do any of these other ones. Yeah, let's just end turn. And this turn we could win. No problem. We've got the resolve. Let's just win this turn. Alright, next battle. I'll take the stealth and probably do nothing with it. Alright, nothing to heal up here. Next battle is a little bit easier because we have more resolve. Never seen that. Deal 15 damage on death. Ooh, we probably want to kill that one first. Probably. Because we probably want to make sure that we can take care of that problem. Ooh. Okay, I think the only one of these that we play is this one. And then, I mean, we could play some poison. Let's play a little bit of poison on you. No, let's not. Let's be careful. I think we need to be a little bit more careful this battle to not take a wound. Alright. That's okay. We could kill that one, and it would do a ton of damage to us. So I don't think we're going to do that. I like parry. I like stealth. Let's not hurt you. Actually, we could kill it. It would deal us essentially 21 damage. Let's do it. So 21 damage to us right now. Boom. And then we're probably good. All right. We got past what I think was probably the dangerous part of that fight. Now let's do the rest of it. Let's get some bleed in there. Trying to remember what it's called. Some bleed, some confusion, and then double that bleed and confusion. Alright, now we just have to be careful, because he's taking a heart every turn, which means we need to have block for that heart every turn. And do we play anything else? Parry. We play parry. I don't think we want to play these. Yep, don't want to play those. Now then, that's good to see. The sleepy time means that we should be able to get lots of block this turn and win. Great. Next battle. Do I want another Deadly Patience? I want it more than the other ones, but if we had more dice, I would put those on, but I think our dice are pretty decent. Let's take a Demon Blood. The Demon Blood actually makes sense on this die, rather than the defensive ability one. So our resolve regeneration every turn is a little bit higher. Okay, do we want anything here? I'm going to guess the answer is no. Blood in the eyes. I actually do want that. Dramatic display is not too bad either. Adds blind more consistently. Huh. We're going to buy blood in the eyes. We're going to look at this shop before we pick anything else. Gain Blood Oath. Restore all resolve when wounded. Huh. That's good, right? I think that's good. Apply 2 blind to every monster that attacks you next turn. Gain 2 defense and 2 resolve. Flip the die to the bottom. Ooh, that one's pretty nice. Let's take fake evidence. I don't think I want to buy Blood Oath. I don't think I want it. I do think I want Dramatic Display. Okay, let's actually change our dice before we go into the boss. So, first things first. I really liked the... Where is it? This one, for this die. Gain 2 defense and 2 resolve. Flip the die to the bottom. And bottom in this case could be this one. Right? Yes. Great. I don't think we care as much about Deadly Patience as we do these other things. So this gives us some defense and resolve, and it flips this one, which cares about blinded enemies, which is good because we're about to be much better at blinding enemies. So add 2 blind to all monsters, flip the die to the top. If we do that there, it will give us stealth. So we blind the monsters and then we stealth. I think that's good. That means we've got 3 blind effects right here. And then I think our poison die, we actually want this, Blood in the Eyes, over Jagged Bolt. Because we'd prefer not to knock into the die to add bleed, and this adds bleed and blind. Alright, let's go. 2 more battles. This one looks really scary, especially since I haven't seen that before. Prevent defense from decreasing at the start of the turn. Add value of defense to attacked damage. Ouch. We might have to intentionally knock down his defense. I think we do want to knock that one out first again. I think we do. Let's backflip. Ooh. Let's bleed you and blind you. I think that's nice against you. We could blind you further. Okay, so we definitely do this. We've got 13 defense right now. That means if we hit you, and we could hit you again. Let's hit you again. Alright, so we can take that one out next turn. He does deal 15 damage on death, which is bad. But we can be careful about it, hopefully. Alright, nobody's attacking. Nobody's attacking means that we can kill you and hopefully not take too much damage. Ooh, I do want to do that. Let's roll this die before we figure that out. Alright, we're definitely doing stealth. So, let's kill you, see how much damage we have on us. Oh, what? That made no sense. We should have taken 1 wound. Wait a minute. Am I wrong? That was a bug. We died to a bug. If I took any wounds, I should have taken 1 wound. Oh, we died to a bug. This run was about to face up against the boss, and it died to a bug in the game. Wow. That hurts. That hurts so bad. Alright, well, there we are. So, we have seen a lot more of... We've seen a lot more of this game now, of... What is this game called? It's, the Trail. Oh no, what is it called? Tamarak Trail. We've seen a lot more of Tamarak Trail now, and we've seen a fair amount of bugs. The last bug that we saw ended the run. It killed my run because of a bug, and that's pretty bad. That's kind of a game-breaking bug. So, that was bad. And I will report that one. Other than that, we also saw some other bugs this time. We saw some where things did not seem to happen quite right. I'm trying to remember what exactly it was. There was an event that didn't quite work out the way that we thought it should have. There was some monster effects that didn't seem to do anything. Mainly, this game is a lot of fun, and it needs polish. It needs some issues fixed. It needs some of the UI. The UI could be better. And man, it sucks to lose a run to a bug. That hurts. Other than that, the game is really fun. The visuals are great. The ideas are wonderful. The ideas baked into the enemies and how the overall roguelike work are great. I really appreciate how it works. I think it's very interesting. And I think I would recommend it after it gets some more patches. Until it gets some more patches, maybe hold off. But once it gets a few more patches, I think this game would be very fun, very good. Oh man, but it's really hard to say I recommend this game after I lost a run to a bug, a run that was about to fight the last boss. That hurts. That hurts real bad. All right. Before I actually go, we're going to click this and buy our sturgeon pond. The sturgeon pond, which I really dislike that this exists. But it is a way to get more. You spend some of the meta progression coins in order to get more meta progression coins, and you want to do that as the first thing that you do. Because that way you just get more meta progression and you progress in the meta faster. We could gain more gold from enemies. We did see the shop several times. It would mean that going to the shop would be better. I think unlocking new die cores would be interesting, because the die cores that we saw were very limited, and a few of them were uninteresting to use. So let's do this one too. Ooh, unlocked more. Okay, well, I'm not going to do that because I want to unlock the puzzle encounters. Let's unlock the puzzle encounters. And if this game gets patched again within a week or two, I think that I will play it again on stream. If it does not get patched in a week or two, probably won't play it again. We'll see how that goes. For now, that's it for this stream. Thanks for coming, if you came. Hope you saw both sides of it. And I'll see you in the next one. The next one is probably a normal game that I played like